A hotel with identical rooms can charge $50 on a Tuesday night and $400 on New Year's Eve. That price difference is not arbitrary. It is the output of sophisticated software running thousands of calculations every day. Hotel revenue management systems are one of the least understood technologies in the hospitality industry, and they are the primary reason modern hotels can be profitable at all. Revenue management is the practice of selling the right product to the right customer at the right time for the right price. For hotels, this means constantly adjusting room rates based on demand signals, competitor pricing, historical patterns, and dozens of other variables, all in real time. The core insight is that hotel rooms are a perishable inventory. A room that sits empty tonight cannot be sold tomorrow to compensate. This is the same economics that drives airline pricing, car rentals, and concert tickets. Once a unit goes unsold, that revenue is permanently lost. Revenue management systems exist to ensure that as few rooms as possible are wasted, and that those that do sell are priced as precisely as the market allows. Modern revenue management systems pull data from multiple sources simultaneously. They read the hotel's own reservation system to see how many rooms are booked on each future date, what the current pace of bookings looks like compared to historical patterns, and which room types are selling faster than others. At the same time, rate shopping tools scan competitor hotel websites, online travel agencies, and meta search engines dozens of times per day. If a competitor drops their rate for a Friday night, the system detects this within hours and flags it for review. Some systems can automatically respond to competitive moves, though most hotels set guardrails that require human approval before rates fall below certain thresholds or rise above others. Weather data, local events, school holidays, and conference schedules all feed into demand forecasts. A system managing a downtown hotel knows that a major convention arriving on Thursday will compress hotel supply for miles around, and it will begin adjusting rates weeks in advance as that event date approaches. Revenue management also involves controlling who pays what through a technique called rate fencing. Different customer segments have different price sensitivity and different booking patterns. A business traveler booking 2 days before a trip is far less price sensitive than a leisure traveler planning 3 months ahead. Hotels create rates with conditions attached. Refundable versus non-refundable, advance purchase discounts, minimum length of stay requirements, and rates tied to corporate accounts or membership programs. These conditions serve as fences that sort customers into the rates that reflect their willingness to pay. A guest who books 6 months out and wants a refundable rate pays more than one who books the same room non-refundably a week in advance. The system optimizes these fences continuously to maximize total revenue across the entire booking window. One of the most counterintuitive aspects of revenue management is deliberate overbooking. Hotels accept more reservations than they have rooms, based on historical data about cancellation and no-show rates. If a property knows from years of data that roughly 8% of guests cancel within 48 hours and 3% simply do not arrive, a revenue management system may accept bookings at 112% of capacity to compensate. When the model is right, the hotel fills every room. When it is wrong, guests with confirmed reservations arrive to find no room available and must be walked to a competitor at the hotel's expense. Minimizing walk events while maximizing occupancy is a constant calibration challenge that even sophisticated systems sometimes get wrong during unusual demand periods. The technology stack behind these systems has become increasingly complex. Legacy property management systems from the 1990s were largely disconnected, requiring manual data entry between rate changes and reservation records. Modern systems use two-way API connections that update rates across every channel. The hotel's own website, online travel agencies like Expedia and Booking.com, global distribution systems used by travel agents and corporate booking platforms, simultaneously and within seconds. Yet the systems have real limitations. They are fundamentally backward-looking, trained on historical demand patterns that can become misleading after structural market shifts. The COVID-19 pandemic exposed this fragility when demand collapsed in ways that had no historical precedent. Revenue managers who relied on algorithmic recommendations in early 2020 watched those recommendations continue to suggest aggressive pricing long after the market had evaporated, because the models had no framework for interpreting the incoming data. Small and independent hotels face a different challenge. They often cannot afford the sophisticated systems used by major chains, yet they compete for guests on the same online platforms. Technology providers have responded with cloud-based subscription models that bring some level of automated optimization to properties with just 20 or 30 rooms, narrowing the capability gap between large and small operators. Revenue management has transformed the hotel industry's economics over the past 30 years. Before these systems became widespread in the 1990s, Most hotels operated with relatively fixed rate structures that left enormous value on the table. Today, a well-run revenue management program can increase a hotel's annual revenue by 10 to 15% without adding a single room. The guest checking in at the front desk and the algorithm running in a data center are both doing the same job, deciding exactly what tonight's room is worth.